This base is defending Root Rider Valkyries, Dragons, Super Yetis and RC charges, so let's see what's so special about it. Alright guys, here is the base layout from Sean, and he's shared with us a lot of these replays, and obviously I kind of want to showcase how this base is defending multiple variety of strategies. Firstly, it's about rage towers obviously. Now rage towers are so heavy. In a case of, obviously poison towers are a bit more weaker in general for Legends League, because they work really well for hard mode, whereas the damage can be separated and the poison can slow down enemies and actually deal a lot of damage. But for Legends, poison towers don't usually work too well. I personally have not seen too much of it, and that's again because they just don't have too much damage, man. And now look at the traps, like the way the Giga Bomb flew the RC out of the invisibility, this tornado trap. Like you can see how usually people would have trapped the rage towers obviously, but in Legends you gotta trap the sides of the rage tower, in our case either the town hall area or the top side, and this was very good. In general it was a good value, I think. Let's see if the Root Riders can go through 2 rage towers and the town hall. RC gets deployed back, King is going back, obviously Warden and the Queen being deployed. We got the siege barracks on the right side to try and tank and basically funnel. Now everything going into the base. Let's see where he's gonna pop the Warden ability, which is the healing tome of course, and the eternal tome. Poison for the clan castle. He does go and poison the ice golems, which is wrong. He has to poison the furnace, and now the ice golem stalling things up, and this is where they just don't have much to do after this town hall, because the rage spell area is heavy. Let's see how his RC, okay, his RC is going forward and is getting absolutely wrecked. Same goes as to his Queen very soon by that scatter mortar and the multi inferno. And now because there is Teslas on the lower side, the troops went to the lower side after the town hall. I can actually show you there was no defense here, so then their defense is on the lower side with some Teslas. Make sure the troops go low and not to the other rage tower, so the heroes could potentially split up, like the Queen, which targets regular bidding, or like the RC, which has a different type of targeting when she's in the core than the exact Root Riders. But now, yes, this is going to be a defense, a very good one in my opinion, you know, 80 something percent. And now the time is also running out. Warden steps up, and yes, nice defense, man. The first one is going to be the RC charge into Root Riders. We're gonna have dragons with Super Yeti clones and obviously like other variety of armies to see how the base does overall. So next up we're gonna have mass dragons with mass clone spell, a very populated army, and people really love and just kind of enjoy this army, I guess, because it's very easy to do. You pop a Warden ability, you get the clone going, and one thing I want to specify is that yeah, the Warden Eternal Tome did change, and a lot of people thought maybe the Super Yeti clones and the Yeti clones are completely out of the meta. No one is going to use the ability for the Yeti clones, but it's actually wrong. There's a lot of people who actually use the equipment. And nice giant arrow, I guess. Was that 2 air defense? Yes, he got 2 air defense with that giant arrow, and now going behind sweepers and fire spitters. Now this is where it gets tricky, because the builder has designed in a way to make sure no one enters from the town hall area. This means you have to enter from the opposite side of the town hall, which is going to be a lot, and I would say a lot of damage to get there. Now we got some nice super, is that Super Yeti or Yeti? It's Super Yeti, but he couldn't clone them into that town hall compartment. So now he's like, oh my god, he's panicking. But he's also missing out on his main army, which is getting cooked on the top side, because the lower side is really heavy. It's not too simple to just do a Yeti blimp. He thought he would be very clever with that idea, but he cannot do it. Same way as you cannot go with the far side Warden ability Yeti clone, because there is traps to make sure the clone blimp doesn't reach the town hall or the blimp itself. So that's why people will go with the lower side blimp on this base, and that's when they get baited on that entry, even if you have 4 clones. It's crazy. Now, yes, some might argue like the clone spells sometimes could be placed in a way that you cannot really control the clone, and yes, you might get Yetis in the base, but this guy didn't, and that is enough for a nice little 1-star. Hopefully you guys will use this base in the upcoming season. It will help you out massively at the start and boost your trophies up. So next up, we're gonna see some Yetis, the super Yetis with the RC charge, and we got, I would say heroes. Like, we got the Minion Prince. This is interesting. I cannot wait to see this. So again, the same exact base, and let's see if this guy decides to go for a Rage Tower, because the Rage Towers aren't necessarily completely baited for the RC charge. It's about the top side that is baited, and also baited with the entry. So even though if the RC gets the Rage Tower, even sometimes you still have to enter for a very heavy damage area with the Root Riders, or you can just enter through the Town Hall, which is again, because of the Tesla farms and the Clan Castle, is going to be heavy. So, oh my days, that is a nice and juicy, I would say, what was the name of that thing again? It's not being used for a long time. Flame Flinger. It has not been used for a long time, and I completely forgot the name. So the RC is here to make sure she narrows down the path, and the Flame Flinger is also narrowing down the other path. So how is he gonna send the Yetis? I'm thinking, okay, what is ability? Okay, he got the Hog Puppet. Now he can send the Yetis in between them maybe, and let's see what he does. The entry looks nice, in my opinion. It looks very decent. If only he can manage to have nice spell placement and the Warden ability. Let's see if he can get through all the base. So Queen on the early on, she's gonna just narrow down some path. Yetis once the wall is open, but oh my god, he does not have an Ice Golem, and that make sure he pops the Warden ability very early. The Minion Prince ability could be really nice into the other Rage Tower, but let's see if he can actually get there. And if the traps for the air and the damage for the air is good enough to stop the Minion Prince by going too deep into the base. So Minion Prince ability, he just popped it. I don't know if he popped it by accident, but he didn't really need it in my opinion. Rage spell, the Yetis are crushing this actually on that side, but the damage is a lot on this entry, like on the entry port of the most of the strategies, but obviously the back end here. And now the Rage Tower area is going to damage heavy. We got so much giant bombs, as you guys remember, for the pass attacks, traps, and heavy point damage here. And yeah, the lower side RC ability with the Hog Puppet, that's why like a lot of people are using the Rocket Spear, because this is why the Hogs get cooked in the base, even with the help of Royal Ghosts and the cookies. This guy will not get triple, and it's crazy to think about it, because obviously the army camps help the attack massively, and even with this type of little mistakes and stuff with the Minion Prince ability, the base will hold in a way that you can get decent amount of trophies at the end of it, if you have good attacks, of course. And I would say by the time, yes, we're releasing the base, it will be for the upcoming season, so you will have to use it at the early Legends Day, not the EOS or end of Legends League season. But yeah, we're gonna move to one last replay. So we have a Hydra with the Yeti clone, a very again popular strategy back when the Warden ability has not been nerfed, or reworked better say, but yes, nerfed I would say. So let's see how this guy enters the base. Obviously his hero levels are just not the best, but it is what it is. He got the Minion Prince for the funnel. It's a typical dragon spam attack, so he's spamming the hell out of this. A lot of people, even below legends, they get wrecked with spam attacks. This just shows you it cannot be done just how easy people think. So yeah, Warden ability, and wait, does he have, wait, hold on, no, this is actually crazy. He got the Warden ability with dragons, but he has the, oh my god, this is actually funny. So the Yetis in the base, he's cloning them, but he doesn't have a rage spell for them. So yeah, this is a very weird attack, I'm not gonna lie. He sends the Warden with DRC, but he has the Heroic Torch. He's trying to move the dragons through the walls, man. This is crazy. I don't know what type of player this guy is, man, but this is absolutely funny. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let me know down below if you would have loved to see this live attacking your base, because I think this would defend on any base. Honestly, this attack was crazy to see. But yeah, I mean, some people are just like this, and I mean, if you have a base that has maybe a certain area of it not as high damage and they can easily rush through it, even these guys might be able to triple you. But for sure, make sure you copy the link down below in the description. Hopefully you enjoyed the variety of the armies. Necessarily, this last attack was just absolutely crazy to me. Like, I've never seen this on ever. I don't think I'll ever see it again too. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you soon later. Take care. Peace.